Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. If you are new to my channel, then hello, my name's Libby and I'm so happy you clicked on this video and I really hope you enjoy. This week we are actually going to be doing a very long awaited get to know me tag. I feel like I wanted to do one of these for the longest time, but I've just never done one for some reason, and I feel like that's really rude of me, so I'm sorry that I haven't done one. I've been on YouTube for just over a year now and I haven't done one of these videos yet and told you about my life and what I'm like and just loads of random questions that I feel like you guys deserve to know. I feel like the get to know me tag is kind of like a rite of passage. I feel like every YouTuber and their mum does it, but I feel like it's really important to do and it breaks a lot of barriers as well, and overall just makes us feel more connected on this platform as well. So I'm really excited to get into it. Hopefully you guys learn a little bit more about me in the process and we can have a little bit more of a better relationship on this channel after it as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. I'm so excited to run you through all these questions. Hopefully I'm going to be able to answer all of them. So the first question is really nice and easy. It is, what's your middle name? And my middle name is actually Robyn, which is actually the second name on this channel, so you probably would have thought it was my last name, but it's actually my middle name. The second question is, share your favourite subject in high school. And in the UK we actually don't have high school, we have upper school, so I'm guessing you're meaning that, which is like our last form of education before we go and get jobs and everything like that. And my favourite subject was actually art. I was a very creative student. I took art for both GCSE, A-level, and then I continued to do a foundation course in art as well. So I really enjoyed doing it. I was really creative and liked using my mind in that way. I was still quite good at the more traditional subjects, but I much preferred the creative ones. Question number 3 is, what is your favourite drink? And my favourite drink by far is the pink lemonade that you get in Florida, the Minute Maid one. It is so good. I'm honestly so sad that you can't get it over here in the UK. I literally live off it whenever I go to the States. It is so good. Please let me know if you tried it in the comments because it is just amazing. The other drink that I really like that is a little bit easier to get in the UK is slushies. In particular a blue raspberry one. They are by far my favourite, and I really like the Tango Ice Blast as well that you can get at the cinema. Question number 4 is, what is your favourite song at the moment? And this is a really difficult one because songs I like to listen to are literally all over the place. They literally don't relate to each other at all, but I would say at the moment I'm really enjoying Billie Eilish's music. I really like listening to her album and having her on in the background as well. I just really like her vibe. I don't think there's any other singer like her at the moment. But in regards to favourite song, I really don't know what to say. I think it's going to be really random and it doesn't relate to Billie Eilish at all, but it's going to have to be Let's Stay Together by Al Green because I seem to be putting that on an awful lot at the minute and just jamming out to that and singing along with him. This is what I mean, literally my songs don't correlate to each other at all. They are so random, but that is a really good song and definitely a good song to pop on when you want to be put in a better mood. Question number 5 is, what would you or have you named your children? I'm only 21 at the minute, so I haven't really thought of that one properly for sure, but I do know if I am lucky enough to have children that I would like to name them very different names that not many people have. As you guys know, my name is Liberty and I think that is very different. I've never met another Liberty in my lifetime and I really like that. I don't want to give my child a name and then they go into school and have everyone named the same as them, so I do want something that's really different but still quite classy and timeless at the same time, which is going to be really hard. I honestly think naming children is one of the hardest decisions you ever have to make just because they have that for life and it is such an important decision, but still I'm really excited to hopefully do that sometime in the future and hopefully come up with a really cool and interesting name as well. Question number 6 is, have you participated in any sports? And the question kind of is no, but I did used to dance. Some people don't consider that a sport, but I personally do consider it a sport because it is just as energetic, just as demanding and just as tiring. I actually was more or less born into the dancing school that I went to because my older sister went there, so literally as soon as I was born I started dancing there too, and I graduated at the age of 18, so that was a really long time I dedicated to the dance school and I really enjoyed my time while I was there, and I learned a lot there as well, not just about dancing but also about basic life skills as well. So I'm extremely grateful for going there and spending so many years of my childhood there, but since graduating in 2018 it's fair to say I haven't done a lot since. Question number 7 is, were you named after anyone? And I don't think my first name was actually named after anyone. I don't know where they got my first name from, but my middle name Robyn was actually given to me after my granddad. He is called Robyn as well, but it's spelt the male way with an IN, not a YN. I really love my middle name. I would even potentially think about passing it on. I just think it's really different but also really well known at the same time. Question number 8 is, what is your favourite colour? And this is a really hard question for me because I go through phases with colour. When I was a kid my favourite colour by far was green, and I really don't know why because green honestly doesn't really do anything for me anymore. If we're talking about what colour I wear the most, that's probably either white or black, and I know they're not really colours, they're shades, but still. But in terms of what colour is actually my favourite, I would probably have to go for pink, which again is a really strange strange answer because I don't have a lot of pink stuff, but I do really like the colour pink. I think it is such a fun and happy colour, and I wouldn't be adverse to getting anything in pink if I'm honest. Question number 9 is what is your favourite animal? And this is a really easy one. My favourite animal is actually a dolphin. I absolutely love dolphins. I think they are so fun and happy. I do love fish and undersea creatures in general, but I especially love dolphins. They are by far my favourite. Question number 10 is what is your favourite perfume? And I think at the minute my favourite perfume is the Kat Von D Saint one. You can get two different ones in this collection, a black one which is Sinner and then a white one which is Saint, and I've got the white one and I really love it. I'm literally wearing it all the time at the minute. It smells so good. It's a really nice scent, and it's also quite different as well, so if you haven't given it a go, definitely do. I definitely recommend it. Question number 11 is what is your favourite holiday? And this is so easy. My favourite holiday is by far travelling to Florida. I absolutely love Florida. It is literally the dreamiest place in the world. In regards to what has been my favourite holiday in Florida, it would definitely be last year when I went with Callum for the first time. He had literally never been to America before, never been to Disney before, so it was just so nice watching his first experience with everything and just really seeing his eyes light up when we did certain things. It just kind of relights the magic and makes it even more enjoyable, and it was definitely the best trip I've had so far. Question number 12 is where is somewhere you want to travel to? And there is so many places I want to go to in the future when we can eventually travel again. Some of my dream destinations is definitely to visit Hawaii. I would love to go to Hawaii. It looks amazing over there, as well as Africa too. I feel like that would be a really interesting place to visit. Honestly, I want to travel to most places. I would always be up to traveling anywhere. I feel like everywhere has something to offer, but they are my two main places where I definitely want to go. Question number 13 is have you ever been out the country? And I think this is quite obvious as I travel to Florida most years, but yes, I have been out the country. I have been very lucky in the past. When I was a child, we used to go to Florida quite regularly, and I've been very lucky to do a lot of annual holidays there. And then last year I did actually go to Portugal for the first time as well, which was really fun. And then I have also been to a couple other places, but the majority of the time when I go out the country it's mostly to go to Florida. Question number 14 is do you have any piercings or tattoos? And at the moment I have no tattoos. I would really love to get one, but I don't think I'm brave enough to do so, and the only piercings I have is actually my ears. I would love to get my seconds pierced, but at the minute I've only got my first, and that's about it for me. Question number 15 is do you have any siblings? And yes, I do. I've got two sisters. I've got an older sister and a younger sister. I am a middle child. My younger sister is 6 years younger than me, and my older sister is 7 years older than me, so there is quite big gaps between us, but still we are really close. We get on really well. As I said earlier, we used to dance together as well, so we have a really strong bond, and I really like having sisters. They're really fun. Question number 16 is what is your favourite shop? And my favourite shop by far at the moment is Zara. I just find Zara so interesting. Some of their pieces are so cheap and affordable, and then other pieces are really expensive, but nevertheless what you're buying off there, they're always really good quality and definitely worth whatever you're paying for them. I'm not gonna lie to you, the majority of my wardrobe at the moment is probably Zara. I've got so many different pieces in my wardrobe of theirs, and I just really love them. Literally whenever I go into Zara I'm bound to walk out with one of their products just because you can't go wrong. Question number 17 is what is your favourite restaurant? And I'm actually going to go international for this. I'm going to talk about a restaurant in America just because I absolutely love it. It's the main thing I look forward to whenever we travel to America, and honestly there's so many that I can talk about. There's so many that I really love, but I'm gonna have to say my favourite restaurant over there at the minute is the Cheesecake Factory. I really love Italian food, and I feel like there's not a chain here in the UK that really does Italian food justice properly like the Cheesecake Factory does. Honestly, it is just amazing. If you are traveling to the States or anywhere that has a Cheesecake Factory, definitely go to it because it is so good. But also even an Olive Garden in America is really good. We really don't have anything like that over here in the UK, which is such a shame, but it's also probably quite good because if we had one here I would definitely be spending all my money there. Question number 18 is did you like school? If I'm honest, school never really bothered me that much. I did go to school and I did do really well in school, but going towards the end of school I did begin to lose interest in it a little bit, but I never got to the point where I didn't want to go to school or to the point where I really wanted to go to school. I was just kind of in the middle. I understood that you had to go to school. That was just kind of the way it worked, and then by the time I started losing interest in it I was almost finished anyway, so I kind of just pushed through until I was finished and then called it a day after that. Question number 19 is who are some of your favourite YouTubers? And honestly, again, the list could just go on with these. I watch so many people on YouTube. YouTube is honestly really the only thing that I watch at the minute on TV. I don't really watch Sky, I don't really watch Netflix or Disney Plus. I usually just watch YouTube. YouTube. But some of my favourite YouTubers at the minute are definitely Brogan Tate. She is another very well-known YouTuber from Bournemouth, and I actually live in Bournemouth as well, so it's really nice to watch her. She is very inspiring. And then I also really like Emily Philpott. She is a really good YouTuber again. She does a lot of very similar videos to what I do, and again she is very entertaining and also inspiring. And then last but not least is Ellie Darby. She is an amazing YouTuber. I really enjoy watching all her videos, and I also really love her loungewear collection as well. I'm a little bit addicted to it, but again she is so fun to watch and definitely the ultimate goal. Question number 20 is what is your favourite movie? And my favourite movie is Coyote Ugly. It is such a great film. Whenever it is on, I am bound to be watching it. It is so good. I know they do have some Coyote Uglies around the world as well, so I would love to visit one of them in the future. If you haven't watched it before, then definitely do. It's a really good girls film, a really good feel-good film, and I just honestly love it. It's iconic. It's such a good film to throw on, and just overall a classic. Question number 21 is what are some of your favourite TV shows? And I've got a few of these actually. There's a couple of series I've been enjoying. The first of which being This Is Us, which I watch on Amazon Prime. It is so good. I actually got into it at the start of lockdown, and they had all 4 seasons on there, and now they've just released a 5th season as well, which is coming out weekly, which is really annoying, but still it's really good. Although this series is an emotional roller coaster, I literally don't know when I'm watching it whether I'm gonna laugh or cry or somewhere in between. But I mean, the series is literally about life and going through the journey of life, so obviously there's going to be a lot of emotions involved in it. Another series I've really liked is Vampire Diaries. I started getting into that again, but unfortunately they've taken that off Netflix, so it's a little bit harder to watch, but that is a really easy series to watch, and there is a lot of stuff that you can watch with it as well. So I would say they both are my 2 favourite series at the minute. I don't really watch anything else. As I said, the majority of my time is spent on YouTube, so I don't really watch series that often, but they are definitely 2 that I'm currently watching. Question number 22 is scary movies or happy endings. And when I was younger, it would definitely be scary movies. I watched an awful lot of scary movies and thrillers and all stuff like that. But nowadays I just like a happy ending, if I'm honest. I just like something that's easy to watch and easy to follow. So I would definitely have to say happy endings. However, I do always watch a scary film when it is leading up to Halloween time. Question number 23 is what phone do you have? And I actually have the iPhone 8 Plus. And it's quite an old phone now. I got it for my 18th birthday, so it's what, 3 years old now? But honestly, I don't mind that at all. It still does the job, and that's really honestly good enough for me. That's all I want it to do. And honestly, the newer iPhones that are just a glass screen really scare me, and I really don't know how to use them. Whenever anyone gives me them, I'm like, what the hell do I do with this? Why does it have no buttons? And I know, if I'm honest, I would just smash that instantly. So I'm really happy with my iPhone 8, and I'm definitely going to be keeping it for the future. Question number 24 is what is your favourite dessert? And I absolutely love dessert. It's my favourite part of a meal. I have such a sweet tooth, and honestly, I'm not going to lie to you guys, any dessert I will probably eat. But my favourite, really strangely, would have to be a bread and butter pudding. I'm not sure how many people know about this, but it is such a good dessert. Especially during winter time, it is a really nice and cozy pudding, and it's not necessarily one you would guess either. I do like the more chocolatey puddings as well, but if I'm honest, my heart is with a bread and butter pudding. I absolutely love it. It is so good, and it's so easy to make as well, so that is always a bonus too. And last but not least, the final question number 25 is do you have any pets? And the answer is no, I don't actually have any pets. When I was a kid, I did have 2 cats called Harmony and Boris, but unfortunately they passed away, and we haven't got any more pets since then. In the future, I would love to get a pet, either a cat or a dog, more especially a dog, but obviously I know they are a lot of commitment, and they are also a tie as well, so we need to get it when the timing is right, which obviously isn't at the minute at all, but hopefully sometime in the future we can get one. I would really love to have one, but like I said, just not at this current time and what place we are in life at the minute. They are all the 25 get to know me tag questions. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I will leave the questions below if maybe you are interested in doing this yourself or just want to have a look at them again, but I really hope you enjoyed this video and learned a little bit more about me. Hopefully you did. If you did enjoy this video, then please remember to like and also leave me a comment down below. Any questions, comments, concerns, or if you just want to chat to me, then please do. Let me know your answers to these questions, or whether you relate to any of these things with me. I would love to chat to you guys. Also, if you like what you see and you want to see more from this channel, then please don't forget to subscribe either. I know this video was a little bit different this week, but usually I upload fashion, beauty, or lifestyle videos, so if you're interested in all of that, then please subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me if you did. I am currently uploading twice a week on my channel, so there is tons of content coming up in the future, and there already is a load of videos on this channel already for you to check out if you wanted to. Subscribing to me is the best way to keep up to date with absolutely everything going up on this channel, and is also a really good way to support me as well. Please make sure you do it. I would love for you to follow me on this journey. But apart from that, I think we're actually done with this video this week. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much if you've watched it this far all the way through. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely rest of your day whatever you might be doing. Stay safe, and I will hopefully see you very soon in the next video. Bye!